Have you ever wondered why people throw rice at weddings, or wear white dresses, or exchange rings? These traditions may seem simple, but many come from centuries of cultural beliefs, superstitions, and symbolisms. Marriage rituals exist in every culture, but they can also look very different depending on where you're from. Today I'm going to explain how marriage rituals vary across cultures, the meaning behind common traditions, and how these traditions and rituals show a culture's value. I chose this topic because marriage is something that most people are familiar with, but a lot of people don't realize the history and meaning behind these traditions. For this speech, I researched cultural and historical sources, including the Encyclopedia Britannica, the Old Farmer's Almanac, and the Los Angeles Times. First, marriage rituals vary widely across cultures and they serve the same purpose, symbolizing union and commitment. According to the Encyclopedia Britannica, one of the most universal elements of marriage is a symbolic act of unity, such as joining hands, exchanging rings, or tying garments together. Beyond that, traditions can differ significantly. For example, in Hindu weddings, there are often elaborate rituals, many included with wedding dates chosen carefully based on astronomy. In many Buddhist traditions, marriage is viewed more of as an earthly event rather than a strictly religious one. Even the idea of marriage itself can vary across cultures. Some cultures traditionally arrange marriages, while others focus more on the romantic love. Now that we've looked at how marriage rituals differ across cultures, let's explore what some of these traditions mean. Symbolism and traditions. Many common wedding traditions have symbolic meanings that people may not even realize today. For example, did you know that the exchange of wedding rings dates way back to ancient Egypt, where circles symbolized eternity? These represented an unending bond. The Los Angeles Times explains that white wedding dresses only became popular after Queen Victoria wore one in 1840. Originally, white symbolized wealth, and later in America, it represented purity. Some traditions come from superstitions. According to the Old Farmer's Almanac, people once believed that snow on a wedding day meant fertility and prosperity. Even buying a wedding ring on a Tuesday is believed to ensure a happy marriage. I wonder when mine was bought. In other cultures, symbolism appears very different. In China, brides often wear red instead of white because red represents wealth and happiness and good fortune. Veils, used in some religions, historically symbolized modesty and protection of evil. Beyond symbolism, marriage rituals also play an important role in our society. Marriage rituals are not just about the couple. They also reflect social and cultural values. Many traditions focus on fertility and family. Encyclopedia Britannica says that ancient rituals often included throwing grains of rice or fruit to represent prosperity and childbirth. These practices reflected a time when marriage was closely tied to our survival and continuing the family tree. Weddings also function as major social events. They bring families and communities together. Even today, marriage ceremonies are not just about two people. They create bonds between families and also preserve cultural traditions. So, in conclusion, marriage rituals may look different across cultures, but they do share common themes of unity. They share common themes of symbolism and social connections. From ancient traditions like throwing rice to modern customs like exchanging rings, these rituals reflect both history and cultural values. So, the next time you attend a wedding or see a familiar tradition like a white dress, or wedding rings, remember that they are not just traditions, they are symbols passed down from generations, connecting us to culture and histories from all around the world. Thank you.